Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bruce Lee. I am here by myself today. My co-host, Sid Roeder, is off today, so we wish her well. We do have a fun show today. We've got Leslie Black here. She's the founder of the Cache Valley chapter of the Threshold Choir, and we're going to learn all about that. But welcome, Leslie. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
We're going to listen to a little music today and do a bunch of things that are fun. Hopefully you enjoy our show. But before we get going on that, we want to just talk about our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. We appreciate all those that are members of that group as they help us to put the show on. The purpose of the group and our show is to help people understand the professional resources that are out there and available to people in a way that does not solicit people, but just kind of makes people aware of what's available. We appreciate those who sponsor the show. If you would like to talk to us about things that you'd like us to talk about in the show or give us some feedback, you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv, and the CV is for Cache Valley at gmail.com, or shoot us a text, give us a call at 435-512-6406. All right, the business portion is out of the way, Leslie.
Oh, right.
It's good to have you here back with us again. We're gonna talk about the Threshold Singers in Cache Valley, and again, Leslie is the founder of the Cache Valley chapter of the Threshold Choir, which we're going to learn about in just a second. But before we do that, Leslie, welcome, and tell us just a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved with this, and tell us a little bit about your history?
I grew up in a very happy childhood, and when I became a grown-up, I wanted to become a teacher. So I've been a kindergarten teacher for about 40 years. And when I retired, I was pretty much focused on my parents and their needs, their physical needs, and my father especially, when he was in hospice and I was at his bedside much of the time. Right toward the end, the last couple days that my father was alive, I was sitting there singing to him from some beautiful John Rutter music, and then I sang a version of the Celtic Blessing. Now, I thought my father was unconscious, and he opened his eyes, tried to sit up in the bed, raise his arms, and pull that music into his heart, into his soul. And I kept singing, but I kept thinking, he wants this to be a part of him. He wants this to help him through. He died that afternoon, and so when I came away from that experience, I thought this was a great lesson to me. I wondered how I would implement anything forward with that lesson. And then I was at a conference in Bellingham, Washington one time, and there was something called the Threshold Choir that did a small breakout session. I went to that session, and I was just overwhelmed with joy to have found this avenue to use what I was thinking about doing in my life.
What a great story. That's a profound experience, I bet.
It was a great lesson.
And then to have that, I'm guessing you weren't looking for the Threshold Choir.
I wasn't.
It was at the conference, and there it was, and you went and learned about it, and I guess that spawned what you have today.
It was a very small attendance session. It only had like 7 or 8 people, and so I could feel the intimacy of this opportunity to give comfort through music, a special kind of music, and we'll talk about that as we learn more. It's such an interesting
story when I think about destiny and things like that.
I guess.
How things like that come about. It's just meant to be almost, that you had that experience and then you were exposed in this other place. And so tell us what the Threshold Choir is.
It is a group of women who sing threshold songs. We only sing threshold songs. We sing a cappella, and our chapter has about 12 people, and we just are a group of women who gather to sing spiritual and comforting songs at bedsides. of those who are seriously ill, or people who are at a life crisis or some kind of life threshold. Some people sing in prisons, some people sing in violence safe houses, some people sing at bedsides, but all of them are for people at a life crisis.
You are only doing bedsides, though, correct? Or are you doing all those?
Well, we began our chapter in 2019, and I was assigned a coach from the Threshold Choir International. And in about 6 months, we were ready to go and sing for others. It was early March of 2020.
Good timing.
Everything shut down, and we were just devastated because when was there a more appropriate time to bring comfort to so many people? So many people. So we did what we could to keep together on Zoom, and my co-director with me is Buffy Evans, and she works at the Space Dynamics Lab and is very technologically oriented, which I am not. So she helped us record about 20 of our songs, and we put that out there so that people could download songs into their computers or their phones to play for their loved ones. And we did that. We had to sing into our phones alone. She compiled all of these things to make it sound beautiful.
So you weren't even together.
We were not together.
You would record your part separately from everybody else because of the social distancing of COVID.
That's correct.
And then she would take all those individual parts and put them together.
She's amazing.
How did that sound?
It sounds beautiful. I'll tell you, the first time I heard us, I was sitting on the couch in the living room, and it took my breath away. We sounded so beautiful. And I was grateful that we could offer these online, and lots of people have used them during that year. So we recorded 20.
Although that wasn't the vision that you had when you spent 6 months of preparing to get ready and then ready to go, and then COVID hits in March of 2020, and it changed, but it didn't stop you.
That was not our vision at all. Yes, but these women have been steadfast in their love of this music and their love of singing together and offering the comfort of song.
Wow.
I'm very grateful.
So now you have both the opportunity to share the music online with what you've recorded, as well as you are going into homes now?
We have been in some homes to provide comfort. We've been at bedsides in nursing facilities. Plus, we do song baths for groups of people. It's not really a concert. A song bath is where we sing and we explain the kinds of music that we sing, and we hope that the music will provide an opportunity to let grace and comfort wash over you and
that's great.
be still.
I'm sure there are people that are going to be interested in getting in contact with you. So if you're listening, get your pencil and paper, but we'll get the information right now. We'll ask for it a couple times. What's the best number for people to call to get involved, get your group involved?
Well, you can contact us online at Cache Valley Threshold Singers @gmail.com, or you can call 435-753-5030 and leave a message.
Great. Let's go to break. We'll listen to a little bit of music and we'll come back and talk about it.
This is Brian Erickson for the Sunshine Minute. Each day, our nurses, CNAs, cooks and servers, housekeepers, laundry staff, music, recreation therapy teams, office staff, receptionists, and many more arrive around the clock. These heroes show up ready and willing to serve and protect our residents and clients. We are so grateful to our dedicated team. On behalf of the Board of Sunshine Terrace Foundation and our community, thank you to all of our employees for keeping us safe. We bring more to life together.
Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram offers free delivery service 5 days a week, Monday through Friday throughout the valley. Just stay home and they will deliver to you. With 25 different suppliers, they won't have the shortage that others might have. Also, with compounding and many other services, they will be able to serve all your needs. In order to stay safe and help slow the spread, please call Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram at 245-DRUG, and they will take care of you.
Did you know 10,000 baby boomers qualify for Medicare every day? Did you know that you'll start to get swamped with mail about Medicare 6 months before your 65th birthday? Did you also know it doesn't cost anything to use an insurance agent to help you navigate through all those offers? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. Let me help you understand all the offers you're receiving and find the plan that fits best for your situation. Call me today at 435-890-8155.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
No problem, sweetie.
I can't believe you're able to fit everything in that little sedan.
When they move out, you can move on to a house that fits your life. It's time to live in a space that fits your family.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty.
Let me help you to find a home that suits your needs and is less to take care of. Save money or even make money on the sale of your current home. Call me today at 512-6406, then list it, sell it, and move on.
Welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. This is Bruce Lee. I'm here with Leslie Black, who is the founder of the Cache Valley chapter of the Threshold Choir, and you are listening to them right now. And they do some neat stuff. Tell us a little bit about that piece we were just listening to.
We love that song. It was our first song that we ever learned, and it's all about the spirit of singing together in an a cappella situation, and how when the harmonies are beautiful and the soft lullaby voice is just right, and we listen to each other to tune ourselves to be fully present for that song and that person we're singing to. It's just it's transcending.
And what's the name? What was the title of that?
It's called Gather Us Together.
What's special about that?
Because it was the first one that we ever learned. When I was looking for a place for us to rehearse, I played it for a person at Sunshine Terrace. I said, could you just come in and listen to this song? We're looking for a place to practice. And when she heard it, she just was so overwhelmed. She said, yes, come practice. So that's where we practice, is at Sunshine Terrace. The song has a great, wonderful grace to it and powerful, what's the word I want? It touches the heart and goes deep into the soul. Every time I hear it, I've heard it hundreds of times. And
one of your favorites, though.
It is one of my favorites.
Where did you record it?
We recorded it online.
Oh, really?
With Buffy. That one is on a CD, but we recorded it on our little download that we made. That was one of the first songs.
So you are technical.
We are. I am. I'm learning.
Well, let's listen to another piece. I think you've got something called "Singing This Song."
Yes, this one is sung by Kate Munger, who is the founder of Threshold Choir. It was founded in the year 2000. Her voice is so deeply resonant. You will listen to this and it'll just make you want to close your eyes and relax.
Well, let's listen to a few seconds of that.
Song blesses me, singing with you blesses us. My heart is searching for your heart. Your heart is letting me find you.
Wow, that really is beautiful. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when we sing at bedside or in a song bath, we always start with a solo melody. And to me, that song personifies the absolute utter essence of what we're trying to do as a choir. So when we sing to someone else, we also sing to ourselves. And so that song talks about the blessings that we receive as we sing to you, but also the blessings we receive in knowing that it brings to you some comfort.
So you're you're prepared now. We're 2 years in? 3 years in now. And are you getting lots of opportunities to do this? Are you seeking more opportunities to be able to share?
COVID is still here. We'll plan something and then all of a sudden they'll call us and say, can't come because we have COVID. And so we've been to a couple homes. We wear masks still. But so when we go for a sing, it's always a cappella. We don't use instrumentation at all. And we go 3 or 4 singers at a time. So we really have to practice how we sound together in a small group. When we enter a room, we are very quiet. We come prepared to be fully present for that person in that bedside or the person in the home or wherever we're singing. And we ask permission. Would you like a song? And mostly they will say yes because they've already requested, or the family would have already requested. We come with our stools that are very low. Very quietly we sit around the bed and we say our names. But we're not there for conversation. We're not there to attend to their physical needs. We don't know their history. So we just sing. When we do a song bath for maybe 20 or 30 people, we let them know the importance of silence between the songs. Sometimes people clap because they love it. But for us, the silence is like a touchstone between our singing and your receiving. And so that silence, I think, is really an important part of what I've learned about the delivery of the songs that we sing. We need that time for that transition, that transformation across a bridge.
It sounds like you do some preparation when you know you're going to be, performing for a family.
For any sing.
What if someone is interested? How much lead time do you need for something like that?
I need a couple of hours to notify.
So hours, okay.
We've done it in like 4 hours.
I was going to say, because some people might be quick. they might need something fast or
and
want
some
something.
people, will ask us to come weeks ahead of the time when there's an actual passing, but we will often return. But when we are requested to sing, when I get in my car, and this is what we have extensive training from Threshold Choir International. One of the things they tell us is, be quiet in your car. Turn off the radio. Don't be in conversation. Just relax. Just think. Just be present. So by the time you come to assemble with each other, we always need about 10 or maybe 15 minutes together before we go into a bedside sing or a song bath. To prepare our spirits, to prepare our voices. And we have a special song we sing. It's called Keep Me in This Moment. Let me be everything I can be. Let me be in this moment so I can clearly see what this moment is asking of me. And we sing that song with grace and quietness, and then we enter.
So people that are listening then, again, if they might be interested in having you come and be with their family or their loved one, phone number, contact information on the internet, what's the way?
You can email our choir at Cache Valley Threshold Singers at gmail.com. That's all one word. Or you can call 435-753-5030 and leave a message. You'll always leave a message. We'll call you back.
And you'll call back. Okay, well, this is a Senior Moment show. We're sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. We're getting ready to head out to our next break here in just a second. We have been talking with Leslie Black. She is the founder of the Cache Valley chapter of the Threshold Choir. We're going to go out with another piece. We'll talk about it when we get back.
This is Mark Thurston with White Pine Funeral Services. The best time to plan is when you have time to plan. Having a pre-arranged funeral gives peace of mind for everyone involved. White Pine will customize your final wishes to fit your needs, from a traditional burial to cremation to a custom headstone. White Pine also accepts pre-arranged plans from other mortuaries, and we will absorb any transfer or revocation fees. No penalty to you. Visit whitepinefunerals.com or come and see us for more information.
White Pine Funeral Services. Here when you need us most.
Things have been changing for Mom and Dad lately. It's getting harder to get them the help they need, while also taking care of my own family. I feel like if I help one, I neglect the other. What do I do?
This is Bruce with Comfort Care Home Care, and we understand. Their home is familiar and full of memories. Comfort Care can assist with a wide variety of tasks that help them stay there longer and give you a break. For a few hours a week to 24 hours a day. With Comfort Care, you can live your best life possible. Call me today, 754-7676.
Whether you have a small business, large corporation, or sole proprietorship, remember Cook Martin Polson has provided quality accounting services since 1977. At Cook Martin Polson, they believe you've earned it, and they're going to help you keep it. Take a minute right now to call 750-5566. That's 750-5566 to set up your tax appointment and let Cook Martin Polson show you how to keep the money you have earned.
This is Jared Ripplinger with Cook Martin Polson. You've worked hard for your money. Let us help you keep it.
I am here beside you. You are not alone. I am here now.
Welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. You're listening to music that is being shared by the Cache Valley Threshold Singers. And our guest today is Leslie Black. She's the founder of the Cache Valley chapter of the Threshold Choir. And we're learning about what you do and who you share it with and what great music you produce. Tell us about that piece we were just listening to.
I think none of us really know what happens when we are in that transitional time between life and death. Sometimes we have difficulty figuring out who we are in an emotional crisis. And just to know that someone is there for you, just beside you, just to be there. I am here now. You're not alone. None of us want to be alone. So that's the power of that song.
Now, who wrote that?
Kate Munger, the founder.
So she writes many.
She's amazing. And we have been able to have her on a Zoom with us in our rehearsal. Oh, we all learned so much from her.
Where is she from?
She's from California.
Okay.
But we invited the Salt Lake chapter and the Ogden chapter of Threshold Choir.
And how many chapters are there?
About 200 internationally.
Throughout the United States?
No, internationally.
Okay.
Internationally. Well, I do want to say something about who we are. Threshold Choir honors all spiritual paths, but we have no specific religious affiliation. So we just sing from our hearts. And these themes fit very well with many religious traditions. But these soft, soothing songs, they have simple melodies and beautiful harmonies that convey a calm presence and ease at tender times. We like to offer that stillness between our songs so that they can settle in the soul. Our service of song is a gift. There is no cost to anybody we sing for.
How do you feel as you are performing, and then once you've performed and you're done, what's that experience like for you?
Oh, I love this so much, and so do the women I sing with. And we know that when we are singing together with those soft voices, really listening to each other, but really we sing with intention, the intention of spirit, and the intention of compassion. It's lullaby voices that we sing with. It graces us. We just love being able to provide this service.
That's great. We've got one more piece that we want to listen to, just a few seconds here. Tell us about Walking Each Other Home.
Kate Munger wrote this song.
She writes a lot.
She's wonderful. This is a song that we love at a concluding time for our singing. It's that in our life path, relationships we have, it's all about walking together. And so we can walk together on the path of life. We can walk together at the path of transitions. We can walk together during the path of a crisis. So we're all just walking each other home. And just to know you're not alone, that you're with somebody who cares about you, I think there's a great comfort in that. And to me, that's the message of Threshold Choir. It does it so well. All the songs. There's over 400 songs. My chapter knows about 60, and we love each one. It's hard to pare it down to just play 5 or 6.
Wow. Let's listen.
We are all just walking each other home. We are all just walking each other home. We are all just walking each other home.
So as I listen to this, how many voices am I hearing?
Maybe 5 at the most.
Is this you? Is this your group? That's
No, this is on a CD, but we have recorded this song, and we sing it every week when we rehearse.
So how often are you getting together to practice?
We rehearse 3 weeks, 3 Tuesdays a month.
3 Tuesdays a month. And so, and how many people are in your group?
We have about 11 or 12 people. Some are traveling and some are coming back. But if people are interested in singing with our choir, we have a time when you can visit. And if you feel comfortable with what we do and how we sound, and maybe you fit, you have to be able to sing your part and hold your part.
You have to be able to carry a tune.
You have to be able to hold your part in harmony and to have compassion in your singing. This is not a time.
Well, would it be the same contact information? Let's share that one more time. So this would be if you're interested in having somebody to come and sing for your family member, or if you're interested yourself and maybe becoming part of the group, how do people get in touch with you?
Contact on email, Cache Valley Threshold Singers @gmail.com, or call 435-753-5030 and leave a message.
That's great. Leslie, thank you so much for coming on our show today and sharing your passion of sharing this music with people. We appreciate you being here.
I've enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Great. This has been the Senior Moment Show. We are sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. If you're interested in learning more about that group, check us out on Empowering Seniors CV @gmail.com or empoweringseniors.info. Or you can give us a call or send us a text at 435-512-6406. See you next week.